A quiet child when Marie Donnelly's shift at St. Jude's Hospital in Chicago finally ended. She trudged down the corridor, exhausted. She had dedicated over a decade to pediatric nursing. For single, devoted Marie, work was everything, the smiles of children, her only reward. Her phone rang. It was her sister, Julia. "Marie, thank you for everything lately. Can you talk?" "Of course. What's going on?" "I'm being admitted next week for the birth. Doctor says I need full rest. I wanted to ask if you could look after Sophia." Marie's expression brightened. Sophia was her 7-year-old niece, a little spark of joy. "I'd love that." "Of course." Relieved, Julia added, "She's excited to stay with you." The next day, Marie arrived at Julia's house, a cozy suburban place with bright flowers lining the yard. When the door opened, Sophia ran out to greet her. "Aunt Marie." "My goodness, you've grown," Marie said, kneeling to embrace her. The girl felt smaller than expected, but children grew in bursts. From the kitchen emerged Julia, 8 months pregnant but glowing. "Thanks for coming. Coffee?" Later, when David, Julia's husband, came home from work in his tailored suit, the family sat together in the living room. David, a successful salesman, thanked Marie warmly. "Thank you, really. Sophia is easy. Quiet, polite, she'll be no trouble." Julia nodded. "She goes to sleep on time, wakes on her own. Really obedient." Sophia sat silently on Marie's lap, tiny and calm. When Marie asked what she'd like to do at her place, the girl simply replied, "Anything is fine." Julia chuckled. "See? She never complains. It's like she skipped the rebellious phase." The next morning, Marie picked up Sophia. The girl carried a small suitcase and her worn-out doll. "Be good," Julia said, patting her head. "Will the baby be okay?" Sophia asked, her voice small. "Of course," Julia reassured her. In the car, Sophia watched the world pass by quietly. At Marie's apartment, a modest, warm unit near the hospital, Sophia listened carefully as Marie showed her around. "This is your room, right next to mine. If you need anything, just call." "Thank you," Sophia said softly. Marie noticed something unusual. Sophia was overly polite, reserved, not at all like a typical 7-year-old. But maybe, she reasoned, Julia had simply raised her to be well-mannered. The first morning together began in silence. Marie woke early and peeked into Sophia's room. The bed was neatly made, but Sophia was gone. "Sophia," she called. She found her curled on the sofa, clutching her doll, staring out the window. "You're up early." "I always wake at this time," Sophia replied. While making pancakes, Marie tried to chat, but Sophia's answers were brief. She didn't talk about school or friends in detail. At breakfast, she barely ate half a pancake. At the park, Sophia refused to play with other kids. She held Marie's hand, stayed back, and when spoken to, only nodded. In the grocery store, Sophia didn't ask for candy or toys. "I'm fine," she said each time. That evening, she ate little again. Marie offered a bedtime story, and though Sophia accepted, she flinched at a forehead kiss. Worried, Marie called Sandra, a friend and teacher. "She's too good, too quiet, always apologizing. Maybe she's just well-disciplined. Observe her more closely." The next evening, Marie made spaghetti, Sophia's favorite. But after one bite, Sophia turned pale and trembled. I'm sorry," she cried, shaking. Marie rushed her to the hospital. Sophia begged not to go, but Marie gently insisted. At St. Jude's, Dr. Patel conducted tests. Sophia obeyed every instruction, but her eyes were fearful. Later, Dr. Patel shared the results: severe, chronic malnutrition. "This isn't just picky eating. This is long-term deprivation," he said. Marie's heart sank. All the odd behaviors now made terrifying sense. They questioned Sophia gently. Tears in her eyes, she revealed her truth. "They say I'm selfish if I ask for food. I get locked in my room. They said the baby needs meals, not me." Marie hugged her, tears flowing. "You're not bad. You did nothing wrong." Child services were contacted. Sophia was placed into protective custody. That night, she whispered, "Am I really not a bad child?" "No, you're brave and wonderful," Marie assured her. Months later, in court, Julia and David lost custody. Marie adopted Sophia. As time passed, Sophia grew healthier. She made friends, smiled, ate with joy. One day, she asked, "Why did they do that to me?" "Sometimes adults don't know how to love," Marie answered gently. "But we're a real family now, right?" "Yes," Marie smiled. "Because we love and care for each other." At dinner, Sophia asked for seconds. At bedtime, she chose Goodnight Moon again. "I like it because you read it to me first." When Marie kissed her goodnight, Sophia smiled. "I love you, Mom." "I love you too." Outside, city lights sparkled. Marie knew that raising Sophia was the most meaningful chapter of her life.